Hitting a pothole can do more than just ruin your day. It could cost you hundreds of dollars in car repairs and leave you wondering if your insurance will cover it. Our Allison Powers shows us what damage potholes can cause to your vehicle and what you need to know before filing a claim.
Potholes are popping up across the area, turning routine drives into obstacle courses. And local mechanic Kenny Westfall says he is seeing the damage firsthand.
Normally you bust a tire, some damage to the ball joint. A customer could probably know by the noise it might make or pulling on the vehicle.
Westfall says the damage goes far beyond just flat tires.
Just depending on the damage, like tires, you're looking at a couple $100 to fix a tire. It's control arms or ball joints, and you're up in the upper, $700-800 to get fixed.
So, will your insurance cover it? State Farm agent Cole Clutter says it depends on your policy.
You need to have collision coverage to get a pothole claim covered because it's not a movable object. Comprehensive would be, you're hitting a deer or a rock hitting your windshield, stuff like that. A lot of people get that confused. But hitting a pothole is no different than hitting a guardrail or hitting a building.
Pothole damage is a collision claim and not comprehensive, according to Clutter. Even with collision coverage, you will still pay your deductible. He says that's where many people decide it's not worth filing.
If you have a $1,000 deductible and it's going to be a $1,200 fix, then you're probably better off just not filing an insurance claim anyway. But that's why it's better to carry lower deductibles.
If you do file a claim, Clutter recommends documenting everything, but both experts agree that the best option is to avoid potholes altogether.
Just avoid them as much as you can so it's slow when you come across one. You don't want to hit one too hard. If you do, it could do a lot of damage. It's expensive to take care of.
Mechanic Westfall says if you do hit a large pothole, get your car checked as soon as possible. Insurance agent Clutter says filing a pothole claim may not affect your insurance rates. In Parkersburg, this is Allison Powers with WTAP News.